wanna chase moons or any of this shite. Just keep plodding on in it. Blacked up so blurry, white lines gonna piss. Phone in my jeans, heart's taking the nick. They dub us road dogs, stomping these endless tracks. Bull runs, bear traps, fake grins, cracking backs.
Shotgun with the devil, he's chatting pure rot. Next big win, you pull the other one clot. Eyes glued ahead, neon's just a blur. Real folk hang tight when the wind starts to stir.
With a road dog mob,
no bows, no snaps.
Scratch our tags in the muck for the wankers to clap. Through the crashes and the pumps, through the fear and the greed, we still walk this lonesome road, planting truth like a seed. Yeah, right in it. They parade their Lambos, hauling at clouds.
We swig cold brew when the futures go south.
Knuckles all knackered from smacking the pain.
Mirror whispered quick, we said do on mate.
Figured the tough way where graphs never spilled.
Diamond grips a drag when you solo uphill.
Cruise for the losers shackled in the fray.
Flog the futures for yesterday's pay.
We're the road dog mob,
no bows, no snaps.
Scratch our tags in the muck for the wankers to clap. Through the crashes and the pumps, through the fear and the greed, we still walk this lonesome road, planting truth like a seed. Yeah, right in it. When the market's a graveyard,
we still light the flame.
When they laugh at our name,
we keep singing the same.
Old song of the road, old song of the free. Ain't nobody owns what was born to be. Yeah, right.
We're the road dog mob.
No bows, no snaps.
Scratch our tags in the mud
for the wankers to clap.
Through the crashes and the pumps, through the fear and the greed, we still walk this lonesome road. Forever we'll be.
You're right in it. Road dog, road dog, keep plodding. Keep plodding. Keep plodding. Ding dong. I light a candle for every pump I missed. Little screenshot coffin laid out like this. From my winter black suit, carrying the weight of the coin that's now worth a house and a date. I stand at the grave in my pajamas and socks, crying over pixels while I sip cheap coffee. FOMO funeral. Missed it again. Ding dong. FOMO funeral. Ding dong. Missed it again. Ding dong. Another green spike, another funeral bell. Another should have bought, another private hell. I bury the hope, I bury the dream, I bury the chance to be on the winning team. The eulogy short, just a sigh and a shrug. Another pump gone, another missed drug. FOMO funeral. Ding dong, missed it again. Ding dong. FOMO funeral. Ding dong, missed it again. Ding dong. I could close the app, I could go to sleep, I could do anything, but I'm here mourning coins that never knew my name. Hoping 20T sleeps brings a resurrection game. FOMO funeral. Ding dong, missed it again. Ding dong. FOMO funeral. Ding dong, missed it again. Ding dong. Ding dong. Woke up to a green candle. Thought it was Christmas morn. Check my phone at the bus stop. Portfolio reborn. Mom said, put it in premium bond. I said, Mom, you're adorable. Now I'm refreshing charts in the loo. Feeling deplorable. Yeah, brilliant. They said, just hold on, darling. The moon is on its way. But the moon's got a mortgage and it's late on the pay. 'Cause the bull run is a fairy tale. Once upon a time, then they rang the closing bell. Big hands in the castle, small hands in the well. The bull run is a fairy tale. Go to hell. Tambourine hit plus faint, oi? September used to sparkle. October wore the crown. November brought the gravy. December wrote
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the cowbell.
The charts are painted red. The whales are doing pilots ace while we're financially dead. They said, buy the dip, my love. It's only paper cuts, but the dip's a bloody canyon, and we're running out of guts. Classic. The bull run is a fairy tale. Glass slippers, just a margin call. Size 12, triple L. They're gobbling up the Satoshis we drop when we
Ladies and gentlemen,
the bull run
prepare
is a
yourself for the
fairy
turkey.
tale. Go to hell.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, frogs and squirrels, welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dawg, where we got the good-ass coffee. Comes in decaf now, which is very much needed in my household. Get you some good-ass coffee. So we're looking at Bitcoin. This was my call for 95.5, 95.6 area right there. We went up above it, came back down, and I'm watching this last night, and I'm like, man, because I was trying to short over here when we broke the trend line in that area. We come down here, and then I'm seeing the bottom pattern right here, and I'm like, man, that's a nice scallop bottom right there. I'm like, this is looking bullish, and it was really throwing me for a loop because I was really, really expecting for us to retrace to the 618. This is our 236 Fibonacci area. And so if we pull our fibs, let's kind of talk about this. From lows to highs, that's the area that they were at, the 236. Now, how I interpret that is that if we bounce here and then we go up to high, we break our higher high. If this is going to be our low, we're not going to come down here. Oh, I got to adjust you. I interpret that as being that our high is just not in. But that high that we went to doesn't really fit this pattern idea. This idea he did here, and even it coming back up to that area and then coming back down fit with this pattern idea. But and it's got a little wiggle room here, but that was too much. So I've been pondering that idea, how this works so good to get to this target. The only thing I can come up with is that, in the making of this one, we kind of had a bonus pattern, and I wasn't looking at it at all. I wasn't even thinking about the idea, but from the bottom down there to this top and then to the low here, which is right at us close enough for a 786 retracement there, taking us to the 1618 fib. That's the end of it right through there. For another one, I'm looking at that a bit. Basically, just to get through all the jargon and everything, let me go to a clean chart over here. What we basically did when we take our fib, we went to our full 618 area, or just right shy of it, meaning that was the bullish extent of that move, in my personal opinion here. We pull our high to our low here, just a little shy, more in this 1.5 area than the 618. And so I was looking while she's over here, well, maybe it'll keep going up just a little bit, might have a little bit more gas in the tank just to come out and take 98.2, but it didn't. So as excitable as it was to have called this area yesterday, and seeing that we normally had a possibility to keep going up, this did not do what I expected to do at all. I did expect it to go down and go up, and it did not. It's because you suck, Road Dawg! Let's go ahead and get it out there. All right. So looking at what we got now, I know it's 15-minute time frame. That's cool. That's our main trend line there, which I think kind of identifies a little bit of a channel idea. Not beautiful, but not totally ugly either. Man, I'm telling you what, this 15-minute time frames, the ribbons flipping, that looks sexy AF right there. What we would do now, since we've ran the full gamut of all this, and I'm pretty sure that Elliott Wave is satisfied over here. Elliott, what you got? Yeah, Elliott. Yeah, no, now you're not doing that crazy stuff, right? Yeah, ABC correction time. And that's about due for a correction. In my personal opinion, we went up, we put a higher low, and we also we got bearish divergence coming on. I want to go to the 1 hour. We'll look at it over there. Also bearish divergence on the 1 hour. We got price coming down. The tips are coming down right here, right? They're leaning down. RSI is coming down too. And the price action on the tops is going up, so that's where the divergence is right there. For those of you that did not know. And we're now losing the 9 or the 21 moving average here on the 1 hour. So what I'm looking for, I'm going to come down to the bottom wick here and go to the very top. So that we'll consider that our whole impulse move there. And I am looking for the 382. Now, whether she stopped there or will she come down lower, well, your guess is as good as mine. But wherever it catches will help tell us something. But what it's done already is kind of telling us a little bit, right? It's a possibility that it might be telling us a little something right there. Something that takes us back down to this 90-91.7 area. And we'll take a look at that idea. But I want to see what it does here. I don't know if I would expect that to hold. Just saying. Man, how was YouTube this morning? You talk about the people getting... I saw some people getting just crazy freaking bullish, man. They're the same people that are getting really bearish down here at the bottoms with the bear flags to the downside and everything. I heard them say something crazy like, if you've been trying to short this market, which was the setup that they were given this whole time, you fumbled the ball. Oh, I'm like, my goodness, I wonder where they got that idea from. Anyway, so as some of you pattern traders might see, that if we were to come back down here and take a bounce, well, that starts looking like a reversal pattern. And maybe so. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. One of the ideas that I want to check out is coming from the bottom. I want to come up here. We pulled back. See, that's a little. I'm not sold on it. I'm not sold on it. We didn't really fit our parameters there. I'm looking for at least a 382 pullback. That one didn't give it to us. So I think we got to take this into account. So 382, and if it comes out, makes that lower high, we are looking for this area down through here or there. At any place that it does, any lower high that it gets is basically going to take us down here. It is about the easiest way I can explain it with the harmonic strategies. They all kind of point toward down there. And there's also the possibility we might be coming down to the 0.5 on this move, and that will give us a different little thing. So now we're just gonna have to sit and wait and watch, or look for short ideas. It's always a short idea. There's one trend line. I'm not crazy about it though. I'm not crazy about it. I want to clear this chart up just a little bit here.
The fever's taking hold.
Let me see. Let me mark this color over here so I know what that line is. So don't want to keep that green and make it seem like it's a buy place. It's more like a watch and see what happens with my little orange things here when I purposely put them in places. So the moving averages over here, they're looking kind of cool. We got our full ribbon flip just happened right over here as we went this move. We took this move up, so that's kind of cool. That'll help, right? So let's just go ahead and zoom out. Let's just go all the way over to the daily and see what it looks like. Maybe we should clear off all the stuff that we just did there on short-term time frames. Get a look at the bigger picture so it makes a little bit more sense. Looks kind of cool, actually, going into that red cloud, getting rejected. Well, we're testing the 100 moving average. I think the daily looks kind of nice, moving average-wise. That's good. 9 and 21 over the blue 50. Looks kind of like what I'm seeing here, to be honest with you. I can't believe that person said, have you been playing this as a bear flag? You pummeled the whole entire market. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad that I wasn't one calling for those bear prices and the lower 60s and all that for all that. But we got our higher high ends, so it does make sense that we were looking for our higher low. And we are kind of in a sideways channel there, but we do have this trend that's going right up here. So kind of suggests that the bottom of that trend line somewhere might be where we come back to. Was that in line with our fibs? From low to high, was that around 0.5? Oh, that's 382 area right there. If it goes sideways and gets that would be a nice little area. That would be retesting the scallop here. If you guys can see, I don't have it really up that big. Is it an inverted head and shoulders to the upside? I mean, maybe a slanted one if you want to play it that way. Or it could be that little horizon, that bear flag that you still maybe have fumbled the market with, and we could tumble our asses down. But I like what the cloud's saying. I like what the moving averages are saying, that we can try to work our way back up here to that daily 200, about 106. Maybe. I'm looking at the Adam and Eve formation here, which now people will be looking at, well, either that or you're looking at the I like Adam and Eve better than I do the idea of trying to do a inverted head and shoulders. Adam and Eve fits a lot better with that idea, right? We got a Pointy and we got a Randy. And so to play the Adam and Eve, we just kind of, take a look at that support area that we broke that up. And this is where we really just look at the horizontal channel idea. That's what's going on here. Because you got that little box that we like to talk about at the bottoms, right? You got a measure move from this little guy, and depending on how detailed you want to get, if you go from the very bottom to the very top, take the full extent of that and put it out at the breakup. It does suggest we come back up to this area about 107, 108 that we were just talking about. So hopefully, maybe, kind of, sort of, that we can do that. I like the fact that we're making a higher low here. That's kind of sexy for me. I think if we pull our fibs here, we'll see that we came down to some nice areas, and looks like we held out about the 786 if I had to guess. Yeah, 786 is where we're holding. That's good. Okay, that's really, really good. All right, so I'm on the daily for Bitcoin again, and I wonder what the US dollar is. My OKX doesn't have very much price history over here. But we got enough that we need. So swing high to swing low. Tell me where price is going to go. What's going on, man? Well, let's put our levels out here the way that we do with our fib. We'll put our fib technique to the spot here. So Bitcoin is at 95.9 right now. Raise your hand if you feel like looking back, knowing that we're out here now. If it thought like, well, maybe when it was 88 or somewhere below 91,000, if you thought, man, kind of wish I'd bought more there. It always hits when you get out of the woulda, coulda, shoulda bought zone under that 236 Fibonacci. One of these days I'll get a more clever name. I had one I stole from somebody else, but I forgot it. According to this, now this is perfect. It's perfecto. Look, where we got rejected at the 382, or that would be our normal first target, where we expect to get rejected, and yeah. So a little shakiness here, but let's hope that this Adam and Eve's support area here, what is this, right around, what is that, 93.1? Let's hope that area holds. It's normal for a price to come back, for this idea to come back and retest it. It's more fun when it respects it and bounces up, like through this red cloud and above this little sliver of green Ichimoku Cloud. Those are some promising signs. I like that. So 98.2 still a target. The juicy one would be if we can get back to that 108.9 area right here. I'm going to go ahead and mark you because that's our 618. And we got a 618 Fibonacci pivot area to give us a reason to explain why people, bots, or maybe ourselves might want to start looking at shorting there, or at least making sure we're taking profits on Bitcoin and maybe even altcoins at that point. Because, you know, when Bitcoin goes down, those alts kind of go with it, right? Kind of sucks, but that's just part of the game. This old tired game. This has been the most tiring cycle I think I've ever been in. The very first one was really exciting, but I was very stupid. But that was still exciting. Oh, that was still some fun. Awesome. You know, I came into this market thinking that everybody was kind of as skeptical as I was, that maybe they only put just maybe a few $100 at a time, maybe $1,000 or something into the market. I didn't expect people to put very much more than maybe $5,000 in the market at all. And that would be scary. I mean, we're talking back in the day, like 2013, 2014, right in that time. And it was hard to get money over. Pretty much Coinbase is about all you could do and move it over to other exchanges. But when I found out about Rich List, that blew my mind. When you could look on and see on-chain the wallet addresses and how much all the ones held, and I'm sitting there looking at the huge amounts of millions of dollars of some little token. Now, these were altcoins back in the day, and I'm like, why would you hold that much why would you put so much? I mean, it's in one wallet. And so when I found out how much money was really out here in crypto, it just floored me. I thought everybody would be kind of, you know, but no, the whales have been there, man. And those whales have gotten bigger from back in them days. I think they're running the show now. 98,200, can we get back up there? That would be nice, man. I don't know if it's going to happen on this daily chart like anytime instantly soon, since we seem to be getting a little pullback there. That's not too bad, though. We got this area right here. 94.8 to come back. See if we can catch something there. We tried to catch something there before, and it worked. Ladies and gentlemen, I am so sorry I'm coming to the chat, but before I do, we got to hear from our sponsor, and I've got to get some of that good ass coffee.
The morning's gray, the clock's a foe. The world outside moves slow, so slow. But there's a spark, a golden glow. Good ass coffee's here, you know. Oh, the best part of waking up is good ass coffee in your cup.
Jazz hands, and we're back. What are we listening to here tonight? I'm putting together it's the sexy stuff, the soulful stuff. I am putting together an album. Actually, I've already got I haven't released the rap album. I already got that one assembled. But I'm putting some of the stuff we've been listening to a little bit lately. And I'll be releasing that soon as an album, and I'm going to release a couple of singles from it, but that'll be out soon. I'll let you guys know about that, and you can listen to it on Spotify or wherever you pay to stream music and stuff. So 2 hour, I'm on the 2 hour chart, so we can see the rejection here. But man, these moving averages, I like what I'm seeing on the moving averages, and I like what I'm seeing here on the Ichimoku cloud. So I don't know. You can feel bad about Bitcoin because, oh man, we just stopped going up and we're starting to pull back. Or, you know, we can just take it as the gift that it is, the pullback with a higher high. We're looking for a higher low, baby. We're trying to make that comeback. We're trying to make that claw back. If we go to the weekly time frame, which we haven't looked at in a while. Oh, do I need well, you got it over here. Is that correct? This 50 moving average, that's what we're looking at, baby. We got to go up more than likely, and it does make sense that we will come up there go back to it like we have in all our other cycles. We went back and tapped that. We hope we do. That's our last chance to actually kind of get out with any dignity here. And it sounds like you're talking bear market, right? Well, I am, because this 21 is closing in on it too, right? There's going to be resistance over here around 100,000. that will has a strong possibility to make it a lower high. What happens after that? I have to take it step by step. All right, my bigger thing again is, we got this trend line I wanted to hold. Is looking good to hold. But that is going to be an area of contention right there in the middle of a green cloud here on this weekly. It's a little suspect. You tie that together with what's going on over here on the monthly, where we cross bearish. But notice this on the monthly. This is like our second candle or bar or whatever you end on the monthly. It was about this time on the weekly when it flipped bearish on the weekly, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to pay attention this time. And the sucker went up for all-time highs. These signal of signals to let you know that the official bear market is here when right here, the signal of signals to be waiting for, because I didn't pay attention, I didn't act on it like I should have over here or even over here. So I was damn sure going to act on it here. And what did we do? We didn't. We did the opposite. The anomalous happened. This has been a year of anomalies, I think. That's gosh darn it. This is when it's supposed to go bearish, and what happened? It went on up. We made our all-time high. We were close. We were right up there. Yeah. But instead of coming down, it was down at 108, and then we went up to 125, and that just messed everything up. That blew my mind there. I'm sitting here watching us go in for several weeks before it actually did catch, but then it did catch. So, what I'm positing, is that the word? Positing? What I'm asking rhetorically, or you can answer if you want. Can we do something like that on the monthly? Can we see it not necessarily go to all-time highs, but get a nice pump up before we actually see the brunt of the monthly start coming in? Because I think we can agree that we felt the brunt of the weekly MACD. I felt the vengeance of the weekly MACD. Even after it went to all-time highs over here, and then it dumped hard. From all-time highs to 80, that was nasty. What's the monthly going to do? I don't know. I mean, I like that we're holding the trend line here. I do. I like that we're holding the 100 moving average. I like the idea that maybe we got a chance, but how big of a chance is it? So we tap the 382, and it's going to be that 0.5 area right there we're looking at, right? Now, I don't mean to try to sound bearish or anything, and I'm not trying to, but these are some legitimate ideas. If we can't get past there, if that is, that 103 right there, the AB equals CD from that does point us down here around 55. But we don't have any, but we're expecting to go up there before we ever see any of that. And maybe we don't see that. Maybe this trend line holds, and because this is a bullish setup right here. I'm just going by what the moving averages are telling me. My harmonics and my trend lines are telling me that we could be okay. The Ichimoku cloud and the moving averages are kind of like, it's not going to be easy. But it may just mean that we kind of level out down here for a while. It depends on how well the trend lines and our 100 moving average hold us up. But what I can say right now is that the weekly is looking kind of juicy, so I wouldn't be afraid right now. Today was Tuesday. We had a great Tuesday. It went up and it just stopped going up. So what does that mean? Does that mean it won't go up tomorrow or go up Thursday or go up Friday? I mean, I don't know to tell you. I think we need a pullback, but I'm sure between now and by the time they open the markets up next Tuesday, because we got a 3 to 4 day weekend, 3 day weekend, whatever it is, 4 day weekend. It might be kind of interesting. The warning I've got here is on the weekly, the money flow is still coming down. Now, maybe it's leveling out and trying to turn up. Everything else is turning up. So we got to keep an eye on the money flow. That's really one of the most important things on this BMC indicator, in my opinion. But look at the stochastics. Yeah, they're headed up. They're at a pretty cool spot. And kind of close to a resistance area, but I think maybe they can go through that one. Let's hope. So that's cool. And then when we look at the the bigger moving average. I mean, they're in a good order. It's just this 9, that 21 crossing the 50, that red one potentially crossing that 50. That's going to be hard to walk up. That's going to be hard not to argue how we don't get that head and shoulders that everybody's talking about, right? And sometimes you might say something like, well, if everybody expects it, it won't happen. But we did last cycle with YFI. When it took off and did this thing, it made one, and you could tell that it was going to make one. How it played out was kind of a little bit unexpected, but it made a textbook head and shoulders. It was beautiful. I gotta say, it was beautiful. But we all saw it coming, and then it happened. But it played out weird. It played out a little bit more sideways than down. Could we get something like this in Bitcoin, a little bit more sideways than down, and kind of try to hold these areas for support? What is it, about 67, 68,000, the top of the market the last time, and that area of resistance we were bumping our head in over here when people were saying, listen to that, it's the double top, that's over, people. That was spring 2024. That was, everything was good. That was when some of my portfolios were up their highest they ever been. How we doing, everybody? Let's come over and say hello to the 20 people hanging out. Thank you so much for being here tonight. We got some chill music going on. Oops, I saw something there in the fan funding there. Gator Squatch is in the house. It's my birthday. I'll make it rain if I want to. Well, happy birthday, Gator. Congratulations, my man. You get the first clap today. Well, if I had known that, we would have had the cake girl over in the intro screen. What I can do for you, though, is give you some nice fireworks here. Yeah, and a moon rocket. How about 2 moon rockets? You get a spare. One to go on. Happy birthday, my man. Did it hit it? It hit it, right? Right? I'm trying to hit that like button there. I thought it got it. All right. Let's come over and say hello to everybody here. Dave, I don't know if you were first tonight or not. I don't know if it's backing up. Let's go silver at least. That's as far as it'll let me back up there, so I'm not really sure who was first tonight, but whoever was first, hey, man. Congratulations. We got Dave P in the house. Shout out to Dave P. You got 8JR8, which I swear I cannot remember the name for that. He is also a fellow YouTuber. We got Floki's Angels is on here. Also has a YouTube channel. Go check them out. The Art of Crypto, right? Yeah, that's him. The YouTube thing, since we went back to the @ symbols and all that, it makes it hard to recognize people sometimes. Art of Crypto right there. That's who's in the chat with us. And I want to give a shout out. I gotta find her channel. Is it Nathalie? Is that her name's not Reynolds, is it? No, that's not you. Who are you? Oh man. Oh shoot. Well, I can't find it. That's sad. Let me get somebody else a shout out over here. We'll put Floki's Angels back on here. It was in the Telegram group. One of we got another YouTuber that's come back. I think she said she's been sick. That's what I caught in her video. I think Avi put it over into the land. Yeah. She's got a new channel, so she needs some subscribers. She's good. All right. I forgot how many subscribers she had last time. I want to pull her up and subscribe to her channel. This is Natalie. Used to be Bit Consensus. I don't know if you've seen Andy Bit Consensus, but at some point they were tied together in some training or something. I think they came from the same group or something back in the day or something. But she started a new channel over here, and I'm subscribing because she's awesome. Now she uses straight price action, just straight price action, and she does use Fibonacci tool, but she uses it differently than what you see me. She uses 25 different numbers, 25, 50, 75, and 100, and she's got a little system that does that. She brought it over from Forex and things like that. She's really cool, very smart, easy to look at, and she's just a cool chick. Just respect her, show her respect. You want to show her respect. Always show respect. But I did leave a comment over that so glad that she's back, and that I was going to let you guys know on my stream, so you guys can go check her out. But she's got 417 followers over here, and I want to put that notification bell on because I'm not really sure when she streams, but she's awesome. She's really good. And she does. I mean, she would do this she does this stuff for free. That's what she tells you. She's big on back testing. She market structure. That's what she preaches, and she's really good. Worth a follow. Worth a follow. You can learn from her. You may not do what she does, but you'll pick up some stuff. All right, so we were at the chat, weren't we? Got distracted, saw a squirrel. Lunar Entity, I'd like to see 93.3 hold yearly open from 2025. We got Sin in the house. Oh, had a yawn attack there. Must be needing some more good ass coffee. Let's see, we got Miguel's 69.17. I've been taking profits. If it hits under K, I'm taking profits. Yeah. That's how I'm looking at it. I think that's how a lot of us are looking at it. So it makes me wonder if we'll actually get up to that 100K. So I'm not surprised that we had to sell off early, because that's kind of what we were talking about. That would probably make sense to happen, not really go up to 100. Although, man, some of the people got into their emotions today. I happened to tune in to a few people this morning, and one of them just really kind of, I don't know what the hell is going on there. It's like, let's get all bullish. I think they had a trade that went in their favor, and so they were drunk off the emotion or something. We got Joe from Trade Intuition. How's it going, my man? Good to see you, fellow YouTuber over here. And right here's his channel. Now, he streams right before I do, somewhere around 9 o'clock. And normally I like to go hang out, but I've been caught up getting stuff ready here and getting everything. So it's puts me behind trying to get there and hang out, because I got to get ready for my stream. And sometimes I'm running a little behind on schedule. Thumbnails do it, man. Takes a while for them thumbnails. They'll suck up some time. Part of it, though. Part of it. We were in the chat, but I keep forgetting. Squirrel! Postmodern Audi says, yeah, everybody's going to be taking profits at around 100K, because that's what they've been told to do for the last 2 weeks. No surprise there. Yeah. Hope it blasts right through 100K. Yeah, that's the weird thing. It could. Then what? I mean, it's already near 90. I know. That was amazing, I thought. Shoot. I thought that was pretty cool. We got liquidation heat map over here. Let's refresh that little guy and take a look at it. Did it move me off of where I was? That put me back at the 48 hour. Why you should sleep? I got decaffeinated coffee, man. Well, according to this, there's a lot of liquidity there at 98. Let's see if we can... I don't know. I shouldn't have to refresh it. Let's just get the 12 hour over here. Well, if I'm reading that right, it's still a bunch up there at 98. What made you come down here? Was there some down here that's not there no more? Check out the old 24 hour. Okay, we got our mic on, making sure my mic is on. Whoa, hey, who did that? Yeah, 98, and there's some right there at 101. Ooh, building up over there. And just a wee little bit down here, about 94.4. Are they going to get bullish on us? The weekly looks set for it. I mean, weekly looks kind of good, at least up to that area, right? It looks kind of cool. Daily. Take a look at the daily. The daily doesn't really have any bearish divergence on the RSI. I mean, you can technically say there's a little bit, but I mean, shoot. There's a little bit more, but not really. It's got weak bearish divergence here on the momentum wave, so it might be looking at that. But we just now got money flow to start coming in here into the green right here, so that's usually a good sign. Stochastics are kind of at the top. They're at 100%, and they can level out sideways like this, or we can do something like this over here too, up and down. But they can level out sideways like this, and price can still just keep pushing right on up. That's the wild thing about it. Momentum waves looks like it still may have a little bit more momentum in it, I hope. So 9 over the 21, over the 50. Over the 666, over the 800 moving averages. I like what the daily's looking. It's looking good. We're at resistance area. That's cool. But again, pattern wise, if you're looking at the Adam and Eve idea, you should know about retest and should not be surprised if we get back and retest that area, or if it does what it does sometimes, it goes even lower. Why, Bitcoin? Why? The 4 hour. You're still above the 9, baby. You're still above the 9. I can't say anything bad about you. I want to so bad, but I can't. 800 over the 600, and that's it's in bearish order, but it doesn't stop price from going well. A distance above the 800. I've seen that happen a lot. It doesn't stop it, but it does got to pull it back down, and we do come back down. Especially, we got this 360 way under here. Is that 89,000? It's going to take a lot to get that big ass 360 moving average to work its ass up here to 100,000. It's going to take a lot of doing for that to happen, time and everything else. So will it? That's a big call. But we got our first steps here. Price going sideways with Adam and Eve and all this, and with our harmonic idea, and that means that we should go up, right? Well, we're hoping that will portray for us. They got a higher reliability rating, so let's cross our fingers that we get some up. But we're climbing through them, so the 360 is down here, but we've climbed over it, right? So we're starting to see these moving averages flip. So I need a pop filter. All right. So so I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised to see it go up above 100 if it could. But let's say it would be a squeeze. It would be a squeeze. But I do think a lot of people will be planning on selling there too, and I'm sure I'm going to be taking profits up through there too. I'll just if it keeps going up, you just got to come on in. We'll start buying higher. I mean, you got a little gap of when you got out and when you get back in. It's a little gap. You can work with it. You probably lost more with your stop losses or something. It's not that big of a deal, but it feels like it. Well, I don't want to do it. It'd be nice if we get to 108. That 618 looks like a really, really doable target. As a matter of fact, since we got it marked so beautifully, I want to put it right over here. You guys interested in listening to the album that I'm going to try to put out? You want to get the first listen of I guess I still may have to resort the songs. I will have to figure out the assortment for the songs, but you guys wanna? Let's take a look at our indices and look at altcoins and how they're doing. This is Crypto Total 3 market cap. And this is the pattern that I was looking for us to do Bitcoin and what happened. Bitcoin, however, was doing this pattern, and then it did this number, and I've got no explanation other than it's at its full 618 area right there. Got no other explanation to give you. I mean, there's some fuzzy room over here, but that went beyond the fuzzy. I'm sure there's some harmonic people that would say it's still within the fuzzy room, but then your rules are too loose to be reliable. Getting above this area here would have. But anyway, this one did right. We came down here and we made this little guy on the bottom, but now look what happened. We got a lower low here back at this pattern. So this pattern is doing exactly what it should do given the type 2 return, which if we were looking at this in a bullish manner, it would come down here and then be on its happy little way over here. Since we're looking at this upside down, does that mean the altcoins are going to dump? Bearish harmonic. It means that, yeah, it should be reversing, correcting. And I think that lower high there is going to help, bring that in. Now there's a good chance now that we've got a different harmonic, probably the complementary harmonic to this. And that's what I'm going to look for right now. And I'm going to go from the impulse move right here. We went up here. We pulled back to the 0.5 area, so we're looking for bats, which would be like your 786 area right here, and then we're looking for the 886 target. An easier way to do that is just come over here and pull your Fibonacci from low to high, and then look, 886. That easy. Even if you don't know about all this stuff, you'll get more hits on from these patterns. Most of them, more of them have a support line or reversal zone or at the 886 than the 786. There's only I kept up and do it, then we mess with that 786 area. If you put that in your pipe and smoke it, and then when everybody's saying, "Oh, I'm going to look, it's going to bounce off the 786," oh, will it? Or will it do something else? Because a lot of times, when they say that, it does something else, right? Well, this is a reason why. There's a harmonic structure behind it. Now, this is actually a bullish bat. And we're not looking for price to stay within the green part. That's not what it is. We're just using it to identify levels. That's it. I don't give a crap what price does. Now it wants to wiggle, dance its way down there. As long as it just doesn't take me out on the way, right? But we were looking at the idea if we could hold this and get a higher high over here. Still, if we bounce and get it, maybe this guy's still inactive. But there was a path that would take us up to 100,000 or to the trillion. Is that trillion? Yeah, back up to 1 trillion for altcoins. So there is a possibility that we got this guy happening, and he needs to be a little bit more transparent there. Yeah, so it doesn't take away. So, but it's not confirmed until we get down here, right? But based on the lower low and where we bounced here, it has a little bit higher probability that we might see this little drop in altcoins here, and especially if Bitcoin does do a little bit of a pullback. It's about 6%. So that's my warning for altcoins that I think few people will see. That's what I put on my thumbnail. Let's look at the positive news here. Let's come down to a smaller time frame. What's it doing right now? It's testing the line that we drew over here for our little Willy booger. I don't know where his eyeballs went. I just erased them. Now maybe this will hold, but it made an M pattern in itself. And you know what? We can actually do this. Let's see what we got here. Should we go from the very bottom? Let me see if I can go from right there. I might be looking at, where would that take you? Right back down here. So, if nothing else, there's a little bit of a local idea here, and we're gonna do the same thing over here. 886 is taking us back to that little bit area right there. So we got confluence for this area right here. So you might be seeing that happen. What would suck is that we would lose this trend line that we just drew on there. And I'm like, well, I would like to see that trend line hold, really. We'll move this idea to the background there because the lower high is kind of taking it off the table just for the moment. So there's lots of things that could happen. I mean, we could bounce here and, we get a Hail Mary. Look at a cup and handle to the upside or something crazy ass like that. Some people might be looking at that. I just know that we're at resistance areas and we do have a chance to come down. So we'll look. We'll look. But right now, we still got a little bit of support right where we are. Do we? 382 area. See, that could be good. That could get us over here for our higher high. So there's some possibilities, but at this point, we got to wait for confirmation. Look at you be all silly. You trying to get us all bullish. Do you have a trend line? that might be an idea. I went from wicks to the wicks. Well, so Road Dawg, are you going up or down? Well, just like everybody else, I don't know what it's going to do. So I don't know. Damn sure don't know what River is going to do, because that one's been chewing my ass up. But I can tell you the scenario. If this thing helps, this support helps, and we do get a higher high, we don't have to look for this as much. But we lose this and lose this trend line. Well, then I would start looking for something here, because we could bounce from there. I would look over here, because we could still be doing a bigger move from that. But most likely, just based on this, give it enough time to work out, and we lose that trend line, then I would be trying to watch down here. So we just have to watch and see. Right now, here on the 15 minutes, she's trying to get something here, but is it going to come up here and then drop? Or is it going to go on its merry way? So lots of fun. But I would suggest that based on how well that this played out and what's supposed to happen next with this guy is that we should get a retracement. We should get something else going on. Maybe. Was this the brunt of it? I don't know, man. So I don't want to let the harmonic form a bias. It's not there to form a bias. It's just there to tell me a possibility, right? And if that possibility comes true, then there should be a good reaction to the upside. All right, 22 people hanging out with me. Thank you for being here.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
If you guys got any coins you want to take a look at, and throw them up in the chat there. I just put my little marker out there. And let me come down to the bottom of the chat. I'll just put it right there. And let's see who we got in here from the bottom up. We got Anita Cho. How's it going? She says, please. I guess I'll see it in a minute when I scroll back up. I'm going backwards. Crypto Creek says, turkey. Yes, turkey. Some people confuse me with a chicken, and I got to straighten them out. How dare they misgender or misspecie me? Anita Cho, can you please let me know when I should buy more ladies in the long term? Now that's your decision. I can show you some points, pivot points, but where you buy, that's your decision right there. I know ladies was she started looking better. We got Floki's Angel saying, hey dog, I love your show, and I love that comment. Thank you so much. Floki's Angels. PMO says, I think the pullback is clearing out levered up lows. I think so. Ave Medina says, when I'm on my yacht and in my Lambo, I like to listen to Road Dawg Crypto. And I say, thank you very much for hitting that Amazon ask button. That helps, supposedly. I've never seen anything as far as any kind of royalties go. And what I've seen was collected, I was like, oh, this can't be. Really? I mean, why would anybody want to pay for a I think all the streaming that my music got, it was like $28. That's all and I still haven't even seen that. It's just building up to wait till it gets to $100 before they can mail it off somewhere. Hobby says, I'm walking and trading at the same time. It's a good ass day. Are you treadmilling? Oh, here we go. ICP-XMR Monero or Arrow, Morpho, and Humanity. I haven't looked at that in quite a minute. Well, let's get our list out. So we know we're going to take a look at ladies. ICP. Dash has been doing good, man. Dash has been doing awesome. Javi says, yes, on the treadmill. An EW2 Energy Web Token. All right, let me scroll it up over here. Where do I insert coins? Asking for a friend. What's her crypto OF? Postmodern Audi says, tacos. Well, that'll make Strega happy. Strega was here earlier, wasn't he? Thought I saw him earlier. I think he's turning in earlier at night now. Big Bang Candle. Well, all right. So I'm going to update. Where's our music? Oh, you're not on here, dude. Where are you? Is it back here? Let me get it. I'll get the album that I'm. Well, actually, we'll just put the old album in. The one that was supposed to get out released first. That's not released yet. And when that plays through, we'll go to the other one I just put together today, or assembled today. But this is the Greedy High album. It's hip hop. You ready for hip hop? Lunar Entity says UIS. Unisys. Hey there, Strega. Ha ha ha. Oh, Lunar Entity, your Jim. Okay. I think I'm. Hey, how's it going, Jim? Good to see you. So is that a stock that we're looking at? All right, let's go take a look at some of these coins real quick. I think we looked at this on KuCoin. Gonna zoom out. Oh, maybe we didn't. I thought it was Bybit. I don't see it on here. I don't see the chart we normally look at over here. What's going on? Hey man, what happened to all my... Oh, I know why, because I'm on the wrong screen. Let me get back to total 3. Yeah, that's why. Okay, let's go here. I still don't see where we normally look at it. Oh, well, here's one. Good, we found it. All right, so it's still looking good. Made a higher high over here. It came back, flagged out. Flagging out, or consolidating is a better way to put that. Better way to put it. Saying flagged out might give a different impression there. To me, I think it lost a trend line for a flag idea, possibly. Well, you got a few little ideas here that may. Following the original trend line, though, it looks like it's got a bearish retest going on. It'll be coming down a little bit. It might wick down there. Here's basically an accumulation, in my personal opinion, for this one. It's rounding. That's a neat little pattern there, and that might be the one that takes us back. It might take us back down in the accumulation zone. I'm just saying. We might see ourselves back around here again at some point over the next, on the 4-hour time frame, over the next couple of weeks, maybe. You also got this idea that maybe you got to break out. What I'm seeing is more of a consolidation through here, so I think we're more fib related. Oh, you came to a 618. That's nice. And a double bottom at a 618. Okay, well, if we do go higher, let's look for these guys right here. So if we do go higher, let's see if we can get to that 0.17 area. And it drops to 0 too. But a good place to look for picking it up would be, 9.3 area or the 0.1 area. Oh, we already dropped to 0 for that from down here. Oh, cool. That's on the 4-hour. And looking at the moving averages, I like what I'm seeing here. Seeing how they're starting to climb up the ribbon, up the layers there. Now we just cleared the 360, got the 100 crossed. It's looking good. It's like it's going to try to come up for all these. Should be what it's trying to do. And it needs to take this guy out. So it actually needs to go higher than my targets. Since it made a lower low, it needs to come out and take this guy out. So let's hope that's what we're working on. Looks a lot better than what it was, because now we're starting to go up some. Higher highs and higher lows rather than those lower lows, lower highs. It was getting bad out here for ladies. So I think it looks good. It looks a lot better. A lot more healthier. This is ICP. Oh, you're over $4 now? You were down here at 3. Oh, I had one of these guys, which I guess maybe the wick took care of that. Still got the same old targets. We got the main ones, the bigger targets there, and then this will be a little bit more relative to what we do price action wise. Maybe. Why does this look so damn cluttered? I don't like that. We'll get our targets from over here first, from swing high to swing low. And you can see it makes a little bit more sense here. Now we got rejected around the 618 for its deeper pullback. Higher low though. And our 236 beautifully gets the support resistance area down here at the bottom. So as soon as we reclaim this and get back into this zone, which it looks like we're trying to do, does anybody else see something obscene here? Or is it just me? Am I thinking? Is that just kind of weird looking? I don't even know what to make of that. But that looks kind of ballsy in a way. I don't know what to make of that. What is price action trying to tell us over here? That's a very ballsy thing to do right there. Anyway, she came up here, and she can come up there again, so I keep $10 on the radar there, but I also keep about that $12.50 area. So this is all on the daily right here. Now we go to the 4 hour. Still got some work to do here, but okay, here's an example. We saw this on, I think talking about Bitcoin on the chart, where price was working its way up through those, right? And we had the 800, the 600, and the 300. Yeah, see, it can go through. It can go through on the other side. It doesn't mean it's just going to roll over at the 800. It can. But if it's bullish behind it, it can go through. So, like, it can't just say, I'm definitely going short at that 800, because you may get one of these old guys, right? But it does tell us that with all the momentum here, these moving averages, even the 200, 150, there's a lot of it still down around 3. So, and these are inverted. It's kind of like a rubber band snapping. You know, we went so far up this way that it should kind of bring us back down to somewhere in the middle again, right? Where these kind of average out again, or averages. That seems like it's a long way to get up there, doesn't it? So the chances, I believe, she may be coming back for a little bit of a pullback. ICP. Retesting that 600 or 800 moving average, or both of them, makes a lot of sense. Retesting where you might have broke out from a channel makes a lot of sense. Impulse move fibs to about the 50% area makes a lot of sense. And it's right there. Right there. Right at about 395. Right about 395. So if I were looking for a place, I think that would be one of the places to see what happens if we pull back. And that could mean, there could be a scene for a short, 10% short, 11%, 10, 11. Could happen. come down to smaller time frames and see if, oh, you think it is. All right, so that's my take on ICP. I see that we might be pulling back down here, and hopefully after pulling back down here, maybe we can get past the area that we couldn't, retest the areas we're at, maybe higher, and then try to work our back up to 6. But this one's kind of a ways away from right now. She's got a lot of stuff to work through here, but this is good. I like the moving average. You see the ribbon is just flipped. It's flipped. This is what you want to see, especially on the 4 hour. They had got it on the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. But the 1 hour is looking gorgeous as far as flipping. All right, take a look at Dash. Look at you, Dasher, at $79. It was all the way up at 88. It came from down here at 40 something, 41, 42. Now, what did we see down here? Well, other than this big old box that we talked about, down here on the bottom there was this butterfly pattern, harmonic butterfly pattern, or also looks like a butt crack. Let's call everything a butt crack now. That's not even a rounded bottom. That still looks like a butt crack. It looks like a sphincter. More than a butt. Okay. I don't know. Does it look more like a butterfly? I guess you could say it looks like a butterfly. Or a sphincter. But anyway, let's zoom out to the 4 hour. That's a nice ribbon flip. I don't think it had much of a choice after that momentum. Look at all the volume that came in there. That was cool. So it came up and it nailed our target. Oh well, then yours they went up too high for our target. Probably, but it did go there, right? A lot of times they're really a lot more perfect. The big thing is, are we going to be on the top side of it or the bottom side of that green line? If we're on the top side of it, we might make it up to 105. That would be a good day. I guess we need those price labels. I guess we can put them over here now. All right, so that's what the 4 hours saying. Let's go over here. What do we got over here? Can we get a trend line on the 4 hour? Not much. 1 hump, 2 hump, 3 hump, and then a dump. That's what I'm looking for when I draw a trend line. I'm using that Elliott wave thing to tell me, hey, there might be another wave over here. Probably another pump over here. Elliott, what do you see? Oh, you suck, Elliott. How are you getting a 2? Where's your 1, 2? What the hell? Are you smoking? All right, maybe. I wouldn't. Shut up, Elliott. Go home. Whatever, Elliott. What was he saying? Wait a minute. An ABC, so it should be coming down, making a higher low than coming down. Man, our harmonic patterns, I guess they're interlocking with Elliott wave. I'm just surprised to see some of that. I wasn't expecting that as much. So I'm just kind of forecasting here. No, you're too. Yeah, your ass needs to come down a little bit. We're at the 236 area, which means that our high may not be in. That's how I interpret that now, right? There was a time I tried to put a move on it, and it gets crazy. And you're like, well, yeah. But it usually does mean bouncing off the 236 area that we've got a higher high still to go. I'd be looking right over here. If I wanted a little cheat sheet, I'd be looking at this little guy right here for higher high areas. It doesn't have to be a higher high if it's doing an Elliott wave thing. Or it can be just a minor high, just a little. It does need to be a higher high. It does. That could give us. No, it couldn't. No, it couldn't. So the 9 hasn't crossed the 21. It means there's still a chance that the support level will hold. So maybe we got one more run here. I'd like to see that. So looking at a target about 94. 94.
I sketched the charge, blood on my big move. Market make a snipe, let me in the groove. Sweat drip,
382.
but I'm smiling through. More falls won't catch me. I'm switching the view. Side hustle flop, but I'm back on track.
Let's look for that area too. It's for about $100.
I'm dripping with flair. Outsmart the game, I'm the king of the air. Survive the hunt, I'm shattering their traps. Season the day, no more setbacks. Locking my plan, I'm blazing the fight.
So I like 95 as an area, and I also like this area right around that 101.
Too smooth.
If this level holds. All right, that's kind of cool. Let's take a look at Arrow. Where'd the chat go? There you guys are. Me, Damien says, I was using 40x leverage on the Bitcoin trades. Javi says, Anita is not a ladies. Anita gonna start throwing egg rolls at me. What? What'd I do? Trumpito patented money printer, 2nd edition for a limited time. Anita is a bro. I'm confused about what we're talking about here. Big Damien says, I was able to short Bitcoin at 97.8 today. Just took partial profits at the short at 96 after longing Bitcoin today at 95 and taking profit at 96. It sounds like you had a good day. Good day. Good job, my man. Money printer go bear. Talking about the song because I ain't seen the effect from a money printer printing yet. Higher lows. Now I need to go back to the pits. For UIS, I was interested in weekly, monthly, mainly. Okay, make a note of that. Let's see, we did ladies, we did ICP, we did Dash. I want to take a look at Arrow, and then I may jump to the stock real quick. Start tackling my list from the other side here. Alright, so Arrow. Find a good exchange. Bybit should be pretty good. Bybit spot. It would be, well, yeah, should have a good history at Bybit. I've been around long enough. Daily chart. Well, that shit didn't happen. Oh, was that before October 10th? You sucker, dog! These wicks have just really thrown a kink in it. They just make it, now you got to second guess everything, because without that, and I don't believe you can just ignore it. Uh-oh. Thought I felt a sneeze coming on there. That looks like it came all the way back down to the double bottom, and it looks like we did an 886 retracement from that one. So yeah, perfectly nice. So that crap should be done. Now we can go back up to this high, pull our fibs, and we've been getting resistance at surprise. So 236 Fibonacci support resistance finder right there, telling us we're may or may not be about to leave our possible excellent buy zone, as long as it doesn't go any lower. It is, and it shouldn't go lower, we hope, because that was an 886 from something we got going on over here, and we might even say from back over here too. So we got double duty on that idea, right? What you got over here? Yeah, 886 area on the bigger pole too. So double of the devils. So the Fibonacci targets, which are, I consider them to be very reliable. May not hit every time, but they, in other words, it may not get hit perfectly and then get rejected there. It might go over a little bit or whatever. Sometimes it does hit perfectly. Sometimes it does go over a little bit. But that's the zone where something's going to happen. It's going to make a decision one way or the other. It almost seems boring to do it that way. I mean, we can do some other things too. But I think these are the best targets to go for. Oh, I should have kept that. Nice channel idea that we're in. And we could level out through here. We can go sideways for a little bit. This is Aerodrome. Hasn't got above the... it has not left the launch pad yet. This is the launch pad area, the staging area. It might be started because we there might be some angle here. We might have a trend line. Yeah, okay, that looks better. So could it be the 1 hump, 2 hump, 3 hump, get us up here and then come back down for a correction? Maybe. Oh, that was smooth. 200 moving average right up here in this area, about 85 too. So I'm looking for 74, so we can get past 60, get to 74, 85, and then eventually over to 95. It's kind of what I would be kind of looking for. All right, let's take a look at UIS. This is Unis Corporation. I guess we can get it on the New York Stock Exchange here. Okay. And I think we were looking at the monthly and the weekly, right? And we looked at it before. And broke a channel. That's not great. Yeah, that was a bit of a good area for it to hold. Maybe it still will. This is the monthly. The other place I've got next level down is going to be right there at 272 that I'd pay attention to. 55 cents. We're that way. That's a little concerning idea. Okay, what I do like is that the cloud is getting real thick over here with our indicators. I like that. I see the lowering price, but I see the volume. I mean, it's kind of low, but there's some volume there. I have to keep an eye on that. But it looks like it's got some volume on it. Just lost the 9, 21, all the moving averages. That's a little concerning. Uh-oh, didn't mean to move that one. I mean, we wouldn't want any kind of measured move to play out. That would suck. I'd take it lower than that one. Let me see what else we can identify over here. Man, okay. So you could have a very nice, and then you'd be more channel. Are you going to do more channel like this now? That would suck. You can't go that way. Oh. Yeah, this one's a tricky one, Jim. I gotta say, man, without it being above the 9, I can't be. We can hope that we get above the 9 moving average on it, and that's going to be what, 380. These are moving averages, not EMAs. Switch those over today, but I do like the cloud. Let's see what the indicators are saying. Monthly's got a lighter histogram, so that's a little positive, but still did cross over there, didn't it? I don't know anything about this or what it does. Okay, we got a higher low from... There's some divergence forming there. I don't know when it will kick in. Okay, let's go. I want to walk down to the 2 week and see what we got. 2 weeks giving you, or did give you a buy signal last week, saying that we should be going up, which we got that. It went up from 269 to 344, so you did get something there. Let's take just a local trend line here. Resistance. Okay, this won't tell me anything. All right, we're still not below, or we're still not above the 9 on the weekly. We are on the weekly. That could look better. This could look better, but it's not horrible. So moving averages crossing the weekly, that's kind of cool. Let's just kind of see how it's behaved there last time it's done that. It did work so good. Really? Look at this on the weekly across bullish over here on the MACD, and that price did nothing but go down. On this one, it crossed bullish and you got a good run up to about $8 and something. Interesting to note that. All right, well, weekly looks good, like it's trying to test something. I hope that works out. I hope we get a breakout and we can finally get above 372, 327 now. I'm going to go to the daily. I know you didn't ask for the daily. I'm just kind of curious to see what it looks like. And I'm looking at my moving averages over here. And this is actually good right here. This is actually good. So we got your moving average, smaller moving averages crossing over the 800, and they're in good order. 300 over 600. I take that as a good sign. What price level is this? This is at 480. I take note of that because may come into play at some time. All right, so that gives me a little bit of hope right there, especially that we can at least get up to that area here on the daily. So this is kind of where we kind of look at our fibs again from where we were in May of 2025. This is on the daily, so this is relevant. So we're testing our 236 fib. Cool, I like that. So where the fibs will start shining here, I guess. That resistance area right there at 380 would be a nice little area. 370 to 380. I think we saw that number earlier too. And then our 618 also coming back up to what we saw with the moving averages right in that area. About 466 is what I'm getting on the fib. So the daily tells me it's trying to do something. We just don't know we're going to do that or roll over. I would think that by the moving averages on the daily, that looks pretty cool to me. It got above the 9, tested the 21, lost it all. But now the 9 crossed and the 21 crossed the 50. That's pretty sweet. And we're at the next one at the 100. So I hope it doesn't come back, and it shouldn't need to touch the 50, should it? We're going to be trying the 9 and the 21. We could see a pullback to these areas at 3, but if we don't get the breakout, then I would probably be looking for something like that. And probably just come and test our trend line in the area over here. I keep getting about 3. I keep getting about 3 to look at to see if it's a good area of support there. All right. So a nice higher low there. We just need to. Its mission now is mainly to take out some of these highs over here a little bit, and it lost all this really quick, so that can explain why we're getting that pump up kind of easy. But now that we're coming into the resistance area, it's got to see what we do over here around 350. Anything else on the daily? Resistance. Resistance that so far closed above it. It's going to be interesting when the markets open back up to see what happens, if it pulls back or if she can finally get a little squeeze in there. But it looks a little bit more pullbacky to me. Or could I say too early to tell? I'm on this one. Hey man, I'm on the 1 hour there. That 1 hour had a nice 1 hump, 2 hump. There might be another one, Jim. It might be coming up. I hope it does. I hope it breaks out. I'd like to see it break out. Well, next time we come to look at it, I'd like to see we broke out and started going up toward 378. Is what I'd like to see. I don't always get what I like though. All right, let's take a look at EWT in crypto. This is Energy Web Token. We got 26 people hanging out here. Thank you so much. If you haven't hit the like button, I don't like to ask personally because, you know, I'm busy looking at charts and stuff, but we do have Bitcoin Elvis.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
That's why he's on the payroll. And we do have to take a few moments for our sponsors here.
Crypto Cowboys, Moon or alimony bags. Subscribe to Road Dawg Crypto now. Like or bear eats ya. Better call Road Dawg. $300 gas? Road Dawg. Low fees and high sleaze. Hit the like button. She gets house, I keep ape. Fair? No.
Okay, well, sometimes you gotta do it. Energy Web Token. I've not looked at this in a long time. You're 80 cents. Wherever I was just at, was that the daily? Or was it 4 hour? This is the 4 hour. That looks juicy. Let's zoom out to the weekly first. Ah, double bottom scenario. If we couldn't hold it. You had a nice little, I believe you did. You came all the way back down deep. You went deep. You went deep. So we got right at, not exactly. Not exactly 7A, more of a 618, wasn't it? Which makes me oh, here was a let's have a long you suck. That was back in July of 2024. That would have been cool if it would have held that trend line. All right, so it's good to see that we're on the weekly. We're above the 9 moving average here. It's a little shaky over here what I'm seeing on the Ichimoku cloud. 21 across the 50, so we got some stuff to struggle through, but we got some good things. And I'm going to consider that our bottom. And I'm going to consider this nice little support resistance flip area. The 236 has been run on point. Help me confirm that idea. Just a minor confirmation I look for. A little tick box in the back of my mind. Hey, I thought we were going to listen to the new music. Oh, we did. We finished that album. Let me throw on the new album that is... Alright. This is outside the Christmas stuff. This is what I've been working on a lot lately. just a unique sound, and you guys have heard it all before, but you may be tired of it. Let me know if you're tired of it. But this is a 12 songs. I have to whittle out 2 of them.
Oh, Gouda's got that Lambo chrome so blinding bright. Talking big moonshots every single night. 99 a month for his magic flag art.
No fees, high sleaze.
Straight to my credit card. No real trade shown, just the rented ride. Guru selling dreams and I'm along for the slide.
So these songs have been mastered, so they should sound a little bit better. So energy web token. Got to get above $1 psychological resistance area. And next target will be about 123 and then maybe 162. And our sole goal is to come and take this guy out. So I would be looking for this guy right here. As your bonus hopium pivot point, that we hope that it can make a comeback, and then that's where we get our big pivot of the swing, or swing pivot, I guess is what we're talking about. Hopefully, we'll get a little pullbacks, whatever, but however we get up there, 3. It would probably be 3 humps and then a dump. I don't know how it's going to look. I don't try to do that. I just want the pivot. I just want to know where I get paid. And getting in above the 9 moving average. This is on the weekly. This is a weekly play. What we got up here to our first target, 55%, and 100% to our second target up there. Those are doable. Let's come down to the daily over here. Take a look at it. Above the 9, above the 21, above the 150. That's looking juicy. Energy web token. Am I missing out? I need to find an entry on something. Am I? Oh God. I've been playing River. I'm hoping it hasn't killed me again. Did you kill me again? Oh, no, I'm still in. Oh, thank God. That one's hard to play. We'll look at that one in just a second here. This looks cool. It looks like she's finding some support here. This is where I'd be looking at trying to get in. This is on the daily. Of course, I'd go to the 4 hour to do it, to make my plans on it. So 4 hour, climbing up the ribbon, looking cool. I think this makes a good target to shoot for again. You could go higher, darling. But I like the risk to reward, because you can put a really tight stop loss, right? On a 4 hour time frame, really tight stop loss on this, get the trend line. We got no breaks on it, so we put it below the trend line, say like at 78, 79 cents. We're at 80 cents right now. It sounds crazy, right? Just a penny below. So if you go 78 cents, shoot, just give me a lot of leeway here, for real. It doesn't move that much over hours. It's not like it does that too much, but give it a couple of pennies there, and you got a nice risk reward ratio. Let's see what that would look like to get up to around $1. Sell it at 99.5 or something. But yeah, you get really tight on the stop loss, and that can give you huge risk reward ratio. That's like 13-1 for it just to spike up like it did back in December. And we've seen what it can do when it comes to the 800 and 600 moving averages. It can get above it. And it's been flirting with it, so I think it can try it again. I kind of like this idea. You could take the option of putting a much lower stop loss. That's on you. 75 cents if that works with your strategy. If you can put it below this low over here, sure, that makes you more safer to survive an attack or a comeback, a dip down to the 200 flush out or something. So you got those ideas, and even if you did that, you still got a 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. So that makes a great trade right there, a great standard trade. But for me, I would probably try something cute like that. Especially if I were doing it on my small ass tiny account. Which I need to come over to a small ass tiny account and look. This is my river trade on a very Man, this one's rough. I mean, it's good when it pays you and goes right, but if you get on the wrong side of it, man, you get up those gains real easy, I have found. So I'm up. This only trade I'm in right now. Oh, I'm up 100%. Yay! On 10x. Yay. And oh, wrong button. She's saying autopilot in the song. That's the word, autopilot. Natalie! Natalie is awesome. All right. And there was one that I guess I got stopped out at 43%. I don't know. Then she took me for a ride. I've had some losses on this one too. Hopefully we're making them up on this move here. All right, so cool. Oh, I don't need to say anything. I just need to post it. So right now, currently, 100% up. He's like, you should take some profit. Probably not a bad idea. As shell-shocked as I've been with this little sucker. Are we getting a breakout idea? I don't see any volume behind this move. On the 5 minute, there's no volume. If that's the volume. What I can do is take my damn stop loss and put it in the profit, and I'll do that. I'm putting my stop loss. It was tricky catching this one. It was tricky catching this one. So we're making a double bottom here, higher low, and our goal is to take this out at 24.5. So I mean, really, any target underneath there should just be caught with my stop loss, or anything should be caught with my stop loss, and I'll keep my target there, not sell too early. We are at the juicy. We're now escaping the. I wish I'd bought some of this when it was like $21 or $22, or we're at $22 now. Wish I bought it when it's $20 or $21 area. And the question is, are we going to make it past here, or are we going to fall back in here? Because I'm tired of being in here. You got to go, man. One hump. I need 2 humps, 3 humps off of this. 382 Fibonacci right here for a start get. I could do the 0.5 as a second target. Now, there was not much in between it over here, which kind of signals to me that maybe once we get over to this area, about 25, we might quickly jump up to about 26.5 or 618. So I should respect you too. Anybody else here been trading River? It's hard. It's been hard. It's good when it goes, but it moves so much. It's hard to trade it with leverage. Even small leverage, it's hard to trade it on. It can wipe you. It's hard to get your stop loss within your percentage range. Your even 2%. It's hard, and get a decent, and position size. It's hard to balance those out on this one, I found. And I'm kind of weighted in a little heavy on this one. I think I got, how many of these have I got? I got 8 of them. I did have 17 at one time. And then some of them had to be aborted. So 24.21 is one of my targets. So let's go ahead and do that. I want to do it on my phone because I'm just used to doing it on my phone. So I want to put me in a take profit no, not a major take profit. Yeah, there we go. Well, I got 24.21, so I'm going to look for 24.4, and I'm going to take about 25% profit there. That's my game plan. Might take more once we get up there. That'll clear me out $7 if I do that. Oh, you went up a little high there. That's what I like about it. I can come over here and pull it down. I want to pull it just right right below that. So tell me about 24.13. Put my other take profit over here now. At 618. I don't know if we're going to hit that little guy or not. I mean, we should at some point, right? Test that one. No guarantees. That's a 25, 26.58. Sweet. Okay, so we got you up there. You're all set. And we've got our stop loss moved up. And I've got it right at our other low down here, just to give it some breathing room, because this one needs some freaking breathing room. This one needs lots of breathing room. Jeez, does it need breathing room? I think it needs a APAP thing to sleep with at night. You need lots of breathing room. You need lots of air. This is a new song. Alright. I don't recommend shorting this little bastard either. Alright, let's take a look at H. Humanity, I think. We'll take a look at humanity until I figure out what H is. It might be the same thing or not. If I could spell right. Oh, it is H. Okay, it's the same thing. Mix C looks good. Let's go with there. Duck lips happening. On the weekly? Duck lips on the weekly? We got duck lips on the weekly.
This time is different. 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 20%. I'm a genius this time.
I'm gonna put some duck eyeballs on that duck lips.
Then the rug gets pulled back to zero.
It's a little duck beak right here.
Could stop reading the charts. I could stop.
That looks kind of cool. Okay, well, let's go down to the, let's work our way down here. 3 day above the 9. You were at 53. Wait, no way. You were down here at 5 cents. You're at 18 cents now. This is humanity. All right, we're going to try to come over here and see what this one is. I've heard of this before. I've seen this played. It was hot before. It did have a following before, or it. Oh, you're kind of bigger than I thought. 300 and something $1 million market cap. Oh, this is where I start talking bad about you. You got 10 trillion coins or 10 billion coins over here. About almost 7 billion are out, so you don't have that many to unlock. I guess that's good. Your all-time high was 38 cents 3 months ago. Okay. I'm kind of shocked about that. I don't know what the token unlock schedule looks like. Ooh, what's going on here?
Little screenshot coffin laid out like this. FOMO in a black suit carrying the weight of the coin that's now worth a house and a date. I stand at the grave in my pajamas and socks.
MasterCard partners with Humanity Protocol to bring personal finance to human IDs. Introducing the internet's trust layer. From KYC to brand loyalty, unlock insights you can trust without holding in data. Okay. Well, we're ushering in the mark of the beast here. Oh snap! What I just another shout out to Jade and Joe from Trade Intuition over here. All right, well, let's come and take a look at it. You're looking kind of interesting here. October, it was right up here, huh? High or low? I like that. You give me a 786. Beautiful.
This is how it's time for the biting drill.
Beautiful. We'll turn it into a local one instead of the 886. See that confluence? That's gorgeous. I take that to mean that we're on the right track. So she may start slowing up when she gets to 32 and kind of stumble around in this area, but the main target is really right here at 36. But you might want to take a little profit early. It's not okay it's okay to front run it a little bit over here. But I kind of like what we're seeing. I see a 1 hump, 2 hump, 3 hump, and then a correction. Possibility. Possible is the key word that's the word for the day. It's possible. If you're an analyst, word should be coming out of your mouth all the damn time. It's possible. One, to keep you humble and keep you grounded. And if you spout percentages, I think you should have a source to back them up. I like what I'm seeing here. Let's come down to the 4 hour. Look at you. Oh, you look scary. This looks like a scary top pattern, but is it? It looks like a crown. It's where you get little spikes. I can't even draw worth a crap, right? I just say it's a variation of a triple top, but you get these little scallops going on, and it kind of looks like a crown. It could be good or it could be bad. One way to look at it is that you've got one of these guys. I probably didn't draw it as neat as I could. I think you actually got something more like that. Well, let's just use our rules and go by the bodies and see what we come up with. It's always good to have rules, even if your rules are not the same as my rules. If you got rules, you need rules. And try not to break your own rules. I just try to let you know what my rules are, and I try to go from bodies to bodies, and I found that to be very effective. Every once in a while, I'll do wicks to wicks, but I also like to do a bodies to bodies, and then there's an angle. It locks down an angle for me, and then I find I got confidence with it when I go to the wicks. That's a little confluence that we got something else going on here, like a channel idea, right? I like that. We just haven't seen the bottom area of it. That's cool. But it's there, just waiting for something to go wrong. All right, so nice trend line here. When we zoom in here on the 4 hour, we're kind of deviating from it, right? I think we drew this on the bigger time frame. It's too long for me to grab and tighten up. I should squeeze it in a little bit, but cool. So as for a flag idea, I don't consider it a flag, but I'll consider it, you know. I like that we're staying on this 382. Thomas Bukowski, when it comes to flags, just to go over this real quick, he's very insistent that you need a strong flagpole, right? Of just, you know, pretty much straight up for a nice strong flagpole. So, and this is kind of curvy over here. I don't know that. Well, I mean, maybe it's a little bit better than not. So maybe it qualifies as a flag idea. But what really ticks the boxes for me is that, one, we have a trend line that we didn't break, so I can draw a flag now and feel confident with that idea. If it broke my trend line, say if the trend line was cutting through it like this, then I'm not confident on it, and we can go down, and most of the time we do. We were talking about this last night with Bitcoin, and that's what happened with Bitcoin. She came down and then she found bottom and then went ballistic. But it didn't happen from the flag pattern. because it broke the trend line. So I got that. So this guy gives us some good targets right here, even higher than what I've got. The actual targets for a move off of here. And we put it to, not to the breakout, because we're doing something different from a flag. We're doing an AB equals CD harmonic move from the 382 Fibonacci, which takes us up to this little target right here that I just marked. I just showed you another way to get it. You can get it with the fibs or with the measure move. It is a measure move play, and that is part of the harmonic framework. When we put those things together, it starts making more sense. And there's also the little bonus target, which is a 382, right? We monitor right here. So let me color code these eyes. So I know what they are. I haven't posted any of these to the group. All right, so humanity. From where we are up to 45% gains to 26 cents, 28, 50%. If it makes the full one-to-one move right there, could get up to 32 cents and that'd be 82% gains. That would take a while, but that would be a cool as F play, especially if we're starting a 1 hump, 2 hump, 3 hump before we dump the idea. I'm gonna take that off. That looks kind of weird. Maybe I'll leave it on like that. Maybe it doesn't look as weird that way. But what about the showed 'em head and showed 'em? Is it? Could be. It hasn't confirmed. It hasn't broke below the bottom trend line. If it is that idea, and that's what makes it. All right, so another way, 20 people hanging out, I'll do this real quick. If you come over here and you get this other fib tool, that one that says trend base extension, and we'll get that, should be able to get that same target going from swing low to swing high and then coming back here. It may be different because I'm coming back to the wicks and not the actual 382, so there probably will be some variations. But you're looking for that one. If I did it for my fib, you'd see that it comes right up there to that same target right there at 32, because it is a one-to-one move. But that's another way that you can use this tool to kind of help you get AB equals CDs. And then they've also got this little AB equals CD tool, which you do like this. You take it. Oh snap! Did I screw that up? Somehow, no, I was expecting you to do 1618. What the hell happened here? Well, that should be what it does, but never mind. I'm not getting the results that I was expecting out of that one. I have to look into that a little bit more. But 32 is a good target, but so is 28 and 20, right at 27. So we get him at 17, it's at 18 cents, 17, 18 on the pullback, something like that. Just up to that first target, man. Not bad, just up to the first one. I think this one, I want to point toward it. I think that one. For the main one. All right, we'll take this and we'll post it over onto the trading group under the trade setups. This is H on the 4 hour. I think it looks like it can move well. And these are a swing.
Again, one more night. Or good night.
Possible real. Bullish pennant idea or flag. It's really more of a pennant idea, I believe. It's really more of an ascending triangle. Or wait a minute, oh, you're descending. I'm sorry, descending. With support. Without. Alright, so I'll put that information over there. Alright, so we got that chart posted there. That looks kind of interesting. I'm going to come down to 15 minutes and see what's going on over here. This looks good. I would be front running and taking risk and not waiting for it to break out. The safer play would be waiting for the breakout. I don't always do that, and maybe that's why I get my ass handed to me sometimes. Look, it's a falling wedge. It's a flag to the upside. It might be a flag. Are we doing flags on this one? Because we got a possible nice trend line, maybe. I know you'd say we broke this one. But if we got a solid trend line here, let's just take our fibs. Now, I don't consider you a flag, but I like that. I like what I'm seeing there. You give me some good little targets to shoot for. Locally, I can see 20 cents there. Okay. Color coding lines here. It's making me want to take a chance on this one. 800 cents. All of the moving averages are good. We're below the 50, but we're trying to test that with some support. Nice scallops. I'm sure a lot of people will be looking at this possible inverted head and shoulders, which does have a good chance to come back down here for a retest, so keep that in mind. Let's see, the 15 minute, you just crossed there. What are we looking like on now? I'm considering taking a nibble at this. Just a nibble entry with leaving some room for this. So I need to set my stop losses somewhere around, I hope, penny lower. I'm not going to be able to do very much with it. Let's see, we got it over here on Ourbit. Oh, look, I'm up $20. I'm up 125, 127%. Sweet. Part of me is wanting to take some profits now, but I'm going to try to stick with my trade and let my stop losses. I am going to move my stop loss. Oh, I can do a partial. I'm going to put my main one. That's right. I get to do partial stop losses over here. This is why this is so cool. I can set up another partial stop loss. So, and I'm going to do that somewhere around 2240. And I can sell half of it. And then let the other one get the rest of it, right? If we come. Oh, did I go too high? Oh, I did. 2240. All right, so if you guys saw that on it just popped it out over here. So my idea is that we got a trend line, and wherever we come straight down, I'm a little bit too close right there. I'm going to park it over here. Underneath these wicks over here, so I've got it right at 22. So if she gets real nasty, she'll come and take half of me out here, and I'll get some of that profit. And then I got another lower one under these guys over here. So we got a one trade. Just how much will we win? It's the question. Where are we going to come out from? Will we get this account ever back to where it first started? That's been hard to do. I ain't going to lie. It's hard trading a small account, but man, does it teach you where you're weak at. It makes me ashamed sometimes. I'm like, oh man, I still do that. I'm still doing that. That's not good. We got to change things up. What are you doing, man? I'm not trying to do that. I don't know what's going on with my... Here we go. There we go. All right, so that was humans. Well, yeah, we were going to check for humans over here, right? I got sidetracked. Squirrel. So H, are you... Yeah, you're over here. Is that the 100? Are you going to reclaim it? Is it going to cross over, baby? What's going on here? Just rethinking. It really would be smarter to wait for the actual breakout than try to front run it. I'm just saying, it really would. I'm going to go very small on this so I can control better on my phone. I mean, tinies. And I'm not doing 20x either. They all make me start you out at 20x. What are we, 18 cents? Alright, look at her. It's a very small position. It's less than $2. It was $2 I put in, but I only got this is what the exchanges do, okay? They get paid off the bat for when you place an order. I think when you get an order, they're getting paid off the bat. My trade is only worth $1.83. So we're talking about what, 17 cents out of my $2? And where'd it go? Where'd it go? Well, it went in somebody's pocket. So I've got to win an extra 17 cents really to break even. Well, it's inverted head and shoulder. Better do something, mister. Better set that stop loss, 17.8. Can I do it here? I'm only risking 17 cents on this trade. Yeah, I'm not trusting it just yet. Let me see. After she gets her breakout and retest, then maybe I'll see about doing some more. We'll see what we can get on that. Tawny trade. A feeler trade. I'm putting out a feeler trade. Not that I recommend anybody do that. I think it was the FOMO. We have not looked at Morpho. That was the other request. I don't know what this is. You're on Spooky Swap? Or is it it's a Phantom token? I guess Binance. This is Morpho is $1.39. Morpho, $755 million market cap. It's up there. A billion coins, have them in circulation. Tokenomics looks good. It's on Ethereum, Katana, and Base. I can get on Base and Arbitrum. I haven't played around on Base in a minute. A year ago it was 417. It's an open, efficient, and resilient platform that allows anyone to earn yield or borrow assets. Lenders can earn on Morpho. Using Morpho vaults, non-custodial. I thought this was associated with FTM, though. I don't see it over here. So it sounds a lot like YFI. Universal Lending Network. That's what the app looks like. Well, you're not going to let me see anything until I connect a wallet. Total deposits got 10 billion though. That's good to know that.
Maybe next time I'll wait. Maybe next time I'll learn. Maybe next time
So this is what's been killing it today. Let's look at the top 300. I'm getting back to Morpho. Legacy, of course, Dash is at 82. ICP is up at 466. Zen's doing pretty decent, hanging around 12. It's hung around there before. Decred's been doing pretty good. Yeah, not in that $15 area anymore. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, Decred. I'll be swapping it out for Bitcoin. Humanity, that's the one that we just looked at. River, $24. Tell me that's true. Tell me that's true. Tell me that's true. Yeah, I don't. I see 23. I see 23. I feel like I've been lied to or misled. 2470 is what it says. So take these places with a grain of salt. Zcash is 432 again. I thought it was going to die. Nobody wanted it. It was bad news. Yeah. Let's go ahead and finish with Morpho here. Morpho looks kind of interesting. Nice bottom area. Quick retest right here. Just left the old coulda, woulda, shoulda bought zone. The old discount zone. 147 looks next. Well, she pulled back. Most likely, a lot of times they will. She already did something over here, so that's a good support resistance flip area. And we can see we fell through the 50, so we'll probably bump up through the 50, so I'm not concerned about the 50. When we're doing this also now, it's kind of, it can almost seem automatic just to go with the same old fibs, but what you also want to do, instead of just routinely just going for the 382 and 618, especially if there's a harmonic pattern above. If there's a harmonic above, you definitely want to go with these. But just look to the left at every one and see what was going on right here. Far to the left, I mean, the 50 did have some action going on, but here not so much. Most of it seems to come in a little bit closer to 618 or 618. But looking to the left at the 382, you can see what happened there. It was support. So the support will most likely get rejected there first, and then have to come back and then go for a second run on it. Big thick Ichimoku cloud. This is on the daily. Let's go to the 4 hour. That's where we're getting a little bit of a pullback. You got one trend line going this way. You got a secondary trend line scooting up. It kind of looks like they were doing the Kirby thing. I kind of like that idea. I like this bottom too. So we like rounded bottoms. We like rounded bottoms. So target about another 5% there. Moving averages look good. It's above the 360, climbing through them, looking good. Resistance. So yeah, I got an argument right there before we broke out of the channel idea. But if we can get back into the channel that it was in, that could be bullish, and you could see 239, but that's got a lot of work to do that. Probably looking at 148, 174. pull back from here first, then have to work our way up to there. All right, so we went over ladies, went over ICP, Dash, Arrow, Morpho, Humanity, Energy Web Token, went over the stock, UIS, Unisys, I think was the name of it. Went over River, still in a trade on River, which is, I hope, still doing okay. Sweet, okay. Oh, look at that. You don't have price? What's the price? Oh, yeah, I want to see entry and exit prices at least. You got user nickname. Oh, put Road Dawg. Put profit and loss amount, and it won't give you the percentage, but it'll tell you the number. It doesn't give you the option to do both, unfortunately. If you think of percentage instead of numbers, I mean, that's what we should be thinking, I believe. Let's go over to the chat. Let's do some banker, please. Well, I haven't looked at that in a long time. I forgot all about that one. Let's check out CoinEx. That's where I trade a lot of my stuff. Oh, we looked at this one before. I don't have to do anything but just check my math. Looks like we're coming up to our first target right there. 0.00035 area right there. You're really a 786? You don't look like it. I bet you aren't. I bet you were here. 382. Oh, gotta dial it in. Dial it in. Oh, I'm glad I did that. I might have been a little bit sloppy there. So you are right. Well, it's pulled back down from it quite a bit. It's about 15-16% down from the target area. I don't think it hadn't actually hit the target. It doesn't have to before it pulled back, but sometimes it does. It might be trying to work its way back up there. We'll see it a little bit better on smaller time frames. I feel like we've heard this music before tonight. Let me see if I can get... We'll turn the 50s back on. Those are new songs. This is the 0.5. I don't want to put that, but we've already got some other fibs in that area too that it needs to mess with. And I wouldn't forget about our bigger fib pools too. That was probably where that big red line came from. That's why we didn't do anything else. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. After that, up here looks good. This is the dailies. Let's go move to the 4 hour. Climbing through the moving averages. That looks good. That looks good. It's doing it. She may be ready for a pullback. Looks like she lost a trend line that's going up beneath it. Probably making a higher high here. I would look at a possibility of making a higher high around here and coming down. So what does that say? Yeah, you count. And a 127 area. I believe you're right. Oh man. Okay. Man, not gonna like that idea. No guarantees. But there's an argument to be made where it could be working him back down here. Just saying. Let's keep that out in effect. Okay, so, and I'm taking that the lower high that we're getting from over there. It is fitting up harmonic with that. However, we can draw our trend line now from bodies to here, and then we're still respecting it. So let's see if we can get something else out of this deal. What else could we get out of this deal? Oh, that's cool. That was a yeah. Damn. I don't even want to go there though. Alright, so there is with it doing a 382 pullback and a higher high up here, this one could be a sharp pattern, and the pattern is actually lower than what we got here. I mean, this is one variation, but it also has, it also likes to come down to the 113. And I hope that does not come true. Again, no guarantees, but it's got to set up. Now, if the trend line holds and we bounce off of there, we can start looking at these guys right here. So the hopeful situation is we look for some higher high areas. Oh, where did they go? So if this can hold, and kind of iffy, but maybe Ichimoku Cloud's got some support for it. Moving averages look kind of cool. So if we can bounce up here and just take these guys out, get past this target, we can be seeing up here for maybe a pullback through your main target. If it can go for a 1-to-1 move, would be right up here, and that's at 0.000418, and that's our 1618 fib for this whole move. That's a possible 30 to 50% gains, but if we lose this major trend line, it's our second chance trend line here. If we lose that guy, then you might be on a slow burn down. 64% for the lower low. Possible. Now, when it gets there, it's bullish, really bullish. That's a reversal. This is a reversal pattern. I just don't know if it's trying to make it or confirm. So we just keep it as an idea, park it in the back. Don't need to pay attention to that idea until we start losing trend lines. Until we lose trend line, we're looking for up. So Ichimoku Cloud's good. I want to look for some divergence here, and there is some, but it's not too major. But there's some there. It's going up and coming down. Oh, well, it looks a little bit worse down here. It is coming down here, so you do have the bearish divergence, but you also got some nice support here with these moving averages, and Ichimoku Cloud likes it. What the hell happened here? There we go. That looks better. Some other things. Okay, let's look at some other ideas. We got this, so that could be some support down here. That'd be somewhere around the 618 fib area if we come back. So there's still some other options that could happen before this, but that's the way that they reacted over here. It's a setup where this can happen. So just saying. It's not a predicting. They're not meant here to just totally predict. They're meant here for confirmation for real. Well, alrighty. That's a lot of targets up here. It's a lot of repeated things over here. But I like this one for the main target. Alright, let's take a look at Bitcoin and see how she's doing at 96.4. What are you doing, Bitcoin? Are you higher or lower? I am not in a Bitcoin trade on Ourbit at the moment. Okay, I don't want to mess with you. I can mess with you. Oh, we've been messing with you. Okay. Well, This is our 4 hour. The 382 area from the bigger pool. We are in some definitely pullback territory. I'm lost in you. Bitcoin, my darling, swinging soft. Big strong impulse move like that. If we were, we could take the move for the impulse move, which is about 93.3. Is that right? 93.8, 93.9. We're on a bigger or a different time frame, looking for somewhere around through here. On smaller time frames, we don't have the wicks, so we got more candle bodies. It puts it up just a little higher for support area.
Yeah, let's rock this crypto ride.
Still above the 9 moving average here on the 4 hour, man. This still looks good. Stochastics are coming down. Indicators are getting tired, getting weak. RSI had just lost its signal line. Could bounce? Probably unlikely. Since we just crossed that signal line there too. There was no bearish divergence there though. I thought there was on the 1 hour. There is on the 1 hour, there's not on the 4 hour. And here we just do a little line study. And we're still good on that one. Well, it looked like she was coming down here, trying to come down here, but now she said, no, I changed my mind. Just like a woman. Bitcoin, are you female? Got you there either. But I do have you here. I've got a nibble right here. What did we find? Let's see how we can get back up to 98.5. That would be cool. Or get up to 98.5. We've been there, right? I would like to see if we can get some traction with this idea. Are we going to keep on going higher? The smaller time frames are looking kind of ballsy. I'm just telling you. We got a deviation against our trend lines. They're starting to sprout off in different angles here. We got another one, which it lost, but still now we got this one, and there's an angle there, so we got some traction. 618 fib, found support there. We might have something short term. And again, you know, that 98, so we're all... It's looking like they might try to take us up a little bit tonight. I don't know how well that will play out. And of course, we also got to look for any lower highs. Or you're looking kind of bitching right here. You had some. Oh, you had some bullish. You had some hidden bullish divergence right over here. Between there and right over here. where our RSI on the bottom was coming down, price action on the bottoms were going up, and that makes the that makes this one that fishy, which on my boring lame ass cheat sheet over here, which I thought would be cool, but it just makes things more confusing. Yeah, that's that one with the little bull on it on the bottom, hidden bullish divergence right there. And we seem to getting a little push up from that. I can't bitch about that. Above the 9, the 21, and maybe heading to the 50, about 96.8. Do I need to take a long on Bitcoin? What's this? 95. That's too big for me entry or my stop loss. This is a little suspect, but are you trying to do something over here? Let's go from wick to bodies. You got a breakout. Just doesn't have a whole lot of. Yeah, make me want to almost kind of like a. You just flipped. Well, this is when some people will be looking at this and saying, well, you mean it's just a bear flag to the downside. And they take our measured move and put it at the old breakout area right there. Well, before I get enticed into a small time frame long, you're still above that 9. You're still above the 9. This is buy high, sell higher. Just checking all my stuff here. I'm not quite sold on the entry just yet. But I am sold on the trend line, so I can use a really tight stop loss. So I'd have to use a tight stop loss if I wanted to play this. So my stop losses can go under trend line, but I'd want to put it underneath the 9 moving average, or whatever time frame I decide to go with this. That's not. I could get something out of it. I think this might turn out to be more like a scalp play. See, that's not cool that you lose a trend line like that. It could be coming up and then rolling over. But can I play the rollover? Let me try a scalp. Is it worth it though? Let's plug in the numbers and see. What if we took profit at 97,438? Put our stop loss right over here. We go straight down to my trend line and give it a little bit. 95,931. Let's try that. What does that look like over here if I use... I mean, I'm going small. I got a small account. 86 cents for $64. $4 we're at that's closer to 1% right there. 96274. What will get you there? 278. That would give me. Wait a minute, P&L at 69. You should have went down, shouldn't you? This was more in line. $3. $3. I'm on the 15-minute. What do you look like on the 1 minute? What are you doing? I think you're coming down a little bit more. Let's go get that 100 moving. Well, you already did that, didn't you? 278, where was that? Over here? See if that crosses over and pushes it down here.
He had the charm, magic, confidence so grand. Trust the pattern, baby, it's all in your hand. I held through the shake, dreamed of the game, but the crash came soft.
All right.
Like a summer rain from the high hopes low to the quiet regret.
Okay. Didn't know that. So I'm gonna put a limit and see if we can get it, because you should be pulling back a little bit. Not just going to ape in. Unless I see it reclaim that 9 and start pumping up, I might. That would be a breakout on a tiny ass time frame, but yeah. Practice some patience here. It looks like it doesn't look. It's not the greatest play, but it looks like she's trying to do something. Oh, and that's nice. What is it, the 15-minute time frame? Let me move this trend line. So that green moving average here, the 9, just came and did a U-turn. That's nice. That's nice. I didn't see that before. Let me make sure I'm lined up here to try to catch this little guy. Let's put you right here on this fib. And we got our stop loss in place and all that. River is still... Oh, she's on a pullback now, but she was still doing pretty good. If I can get another stop loss over here, can I? 2268. I think I can only put 2. Let's see. Well, let me add another. Yeah, it does not let me put more than 2, it looks like. Oh, you just bounced off the trend line. Sexy little booger. You make me want to add to my position. You really do. Are you going to respect that? Are you going to recover from that? That looked like a good place to add my position. Did you just raise me up? And I can also raise up my stop losses too. Don't you start breaking through that. You better bounce up there, baby. Come on. So I should have picked up an extra one over here. Did we get it? Yeah, we got 9 of them there. I wanted to get, if we're close to the trend line, if I were going to enter a trade, I would put a stop loss right underneath the trend line. So I think it's a little less risk to get it here than wait for it to get up higher to add. 1 hump, 2 hump. Let's see if we can get a third more hump before we dump. And Bitcoin, good old Bitcoin, doing what you're doing, baby. We never got that entry, did we? Never got that entry on Bitcoin. Let's take a look at you again. Oh, you did reclaim your 9 moving average. Now you got duck lips over there. Now you're making me want to kind of try to take it. Let me check that out, make sure. Oh no, you crossed negatively though. That's not duck lips. Let me see what you do here. You play around a little bit when you do this stuff. The momentum, the 9 crossed the 21, so that should be pushing us a little bit more down. I'm looking for us to come back at least to the 50. I don't know if we'll get, and maybe the 100. So I'm gonna watch it. If she breaks up above here, I'm not gonna trust it, but I would expect the downward pressure to win out a little bit more. That one's still going straight up, huh? How's this one looking? That one's level, this one's up, that one's diagonal, that one's nice. There we go. Come on down. Now we're testing the 9 moving average. I'm going to play ping pong between the 9 and the 21. We don't need this fib on here, do we? It colors up things. Here we can see it. And if we lose the 9, then it's starting to take. There we go. Lost the 9. So got a candle opening below it, so that should help it move down. Nice. Come on down. Come on, get me. Come on, get me. Let me go to the chat. We've been in the chat. It's about... Oh my God, I've been going up for over 2 hours. Woo, Rose is up too. Oh man, I forgot. We haven't looked at that one. All right, we'll come back to you, Bitcoin. Is that a 9 moving average? That looks interesting. Oh, we had a trade set up on this anyway. From this area at 0.012. I think I took that. I just got stopped out. Okay, that's good. Haven't broken that one, so. Have broken this one, so it looks like it's coming down, maybe even to touch some of these guys. Unless we break back in there, then that's bullish. I would want to take an entry if we broke back into it. This is a 15-minute. Oh, what are you doing over here, man? What's this? 9 crossing the 21. What you're doing something sneaky over here. Yeah, she might be doing something with smaller. What smaller time frames? Let's see what we got here. Nine's over that. There might be. I lost that trend line. Looks like it could be barely retesting it. I don't see an entry for me to get in. Scar Jessica says, "Oh, I forgot to get some sleep. I'm on 22 hours up right now and a full day of work at 4th. Oh yeah, you need to get to sleep. And so do I too, actually. Turkey's got a lot to say tonight. I just feel like I went longer than I meant to. I know how hard to break away. Yeah, I think it's time. And Sin, hey, good to have you here, Sin. Oh, that's not good, Rose. Sitting at what? Plus 666. Pull the plug. It's 1 a.m. I agree. It is 1 a.m. and time to say goodnight. I didn't even realize it was this late. I didn't either. I get in these charts and I'm just lost. I don't know what you guys do with all that time. Hopefully the music helps with some of it whenever he shuts up, right? And you can hear it. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out. Bitcoin. She's still doing her Bitcoiny thing. She's trying to do something right. She's trying to do something. I just don't trust it just yet. But she's trying to. She gets above that 200 moving average. That'll be a plus. It's already got above it on the 1 minute. Oh no, that's the signal. So above the 100 moving average or the 200 moving average on the 1 minute. It can, in certain circumstances, be good. In other circumstances, it's not that great of a move, right? Back test will show that. This is. I'm still watching that. All right. Oh, did you just now print a? No, you didn't. I'm wanting it to do good. I want to get in, but yeah. Did you ever get me Bitcoin? What have you done since we did this? Oh, you're doing some stuff over here, Bitcoin. See that I didn't keep my eye on it. But I see this. I see, the idea that bearish retest and then come down. Is that what you're doing? You didn't come get me over here. Are you coming to get me now? Well, now you want to come get me. Now you skewed the whole game for me. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You're still. That's a double top scenario there. Oh, stick with the plan. Let it see if it comes down and get me, and then. If it breaks up higher than this, I might chase it a little bit for a tiny ass order. I don't. It's just nothing. It's not the greatest entry. Not the greatest entry. All right, ladies and gentlemen, go to the end screen. Say goodnight to everybody. Listen to a few tunes, and I guess just hang out. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
I do have a new song over here I'll play next after this clears.
Charts on the wall like out of my space. Bull run dreams while it's full, stacking that grace. Fibonacci moves like a beat in my soul. I'm teaching the game, keeping y'all in control. No need to pay.
What's going on, Sambo?
Like the sky, but where's the love? Don't just pass me by. Why you not hitting that line?
Oh, they're there. Here's the
Road Dawg Crypto, now
they're touching it and look right there. Boobies.
Fibonacci flow, watch the charts jumping.
Yeah, 96.6.
Golden radio, like a rhythm we keep. Market's my stage where the trends never sleep. Crypto got a groove, like a bass that's smooth. Drums hit hard, every doubt I'll remove.
What happened to my river?
Yeah, I'm holding the key, but
he stopped me out, little bastard. Sorry, I took some profit on that stop out.
Record scratch in the mix, 5 deploys. Chant it loud, Fibonacci all day. Road Dawg Crypto, show us the way. Why you not hitting that like button? Road Dawg Crypto, knowledge.
Tricky little bastard to trade right here.
Subscribe, show some love, don't be frontin'. Fibonacci flow, watch the charts jumping. Oh, lucky boy.
This is a new one. I don't think you've heard this version.
We don't chase the moon. We just keep walking the road. Out on the blacktop, where the white lines bleed.
Thank you, Anita.
Got a phone in my pocket and a heart that don't bleed. They call me a road dog. Been running these miles to bull markets and bear traps, flashing fake smiles.
I ride shotgun with the devil on my lap. He whispers sweet, nothing's about the next big bet. But I keep my eyes forward, past the neon
Hey, Soul. Good to see you.
where the real ones still stand when the wind starts to blow. We're the Road Dawg crew, we don't bow, we don't break. Carve our name in the dust for the doubters to take. Through the crashes and the pumps, through the fear and the greed, we still walk this lonesome road, planting truth like a seed.
They flash their Lambos, they scream to the sky. We just sit black.
I need to set up pump.fun to play it again. I just haven't got around to doing it yet.
Got
I
scars
filled my
on our
memory card up too much and it slowed it up.
fist we once threw at the mirror that told us we'd never break through.
But we learned the hard way, what the charts never show, that a diamond hand's heavy when you're walking alone. So we ride for
So
the lost ones,
is he still here?
the ones still in chains,
Oh, where'd he go?
who sold all their tomorrows for yesterday's gains.
Oh, I don't see him.
We're the Road Dawg crew, we don't bow,
But at trade time, you're still here, right?
carve our name in the dust for the doubters to take.
I like High Hole Silver. Yeah, I'm going to show you a different version of High Hole Silver.
Through the fear and the greed, we still walk this lonesome road, planting truth like a seed.
I think, right?
When the market's a graveyard,
We still light the flame.
when they laugh at our names,
We keep singing the same. Old song of the road, old song of the free. Ain't nobody owns what was born to be. We're the road dog crew.
That's one of the first ones.
Bow, we don't break. Carve our name in the dust for the doubters to take. Through the crashes and the pumps, through the fear and the greed, we still walk this lonesome road. Forever be road dog, road dog. Keep walking, keep walking, keep walking, keep
Oh, is she somewhere? Now we gotta change the girls.
Candles, fucking candles. Why can't you tell me what you're gonna do next? Why can't you tell me up or down next? Next, green or red? Next, fucking candles, fucking candles. Why? Is this better? Oh, one more high. Is this better? Oh, one more high, one more high, one more high. Fucking candles, candles, candles. Fucking candles, candles. Tell me now, bearable, bearable. Fucking candles, candles. Leap into a dog coin, said this is my retirement. Rock up, pulled by breakfast, now it's my new entertainment. Follow the guru signal, bought before the pump. He sold at the top, I held till the dump. Trust the process, he said, then ghosted the chat. Altcoin autopilot, now I'm living in that. Buy high, sell low, repeat, fucking candles, 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 fucking candles, candles. Tell me now, bearable, bearable, fucking candles, candles. Fucking candles, 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 fucking candles, candles. One more high, one more high. Or is this the end? Maybe next time I'll wait. Maybe next time I'll learn. Maybe next time
But where is Jenny? Uh-oh, we lost Jenny.
fucking candles, 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 fucking candles, candles. Tell me now, bearable, bearable, fucking
change her out with this
Drove
one.
down to the farm with a wallet full of dreams. Solana's a fast lane, tearing at the seams. From the back road to the blockchain, she's running like the wind. Low fees, high speed, where the winds begin. Bought a little piece, felt the thrill in my veins. Solana's the ride, breaking all the chains. The dust is flying, but the heart's on fire. Solana's a spark, taking me high. Solana rodeo, kicking up the dust, fast as a freight train. Enter, you can trust. On a rodeo, hold on for the ride. From the farm to the moon, she's my country pride.
Thank you, Pamela.
Meme coins dancing, bonks in the mix, pump funds a party.
Oh, you mean Pump Dog Crypto? Yeah, I haven't got it set back up yet.
NFTs on the wall, Solana's the heartbeat, answering the call. No more waiting, no more
I'll
lagging.
probably try to work on that tomorrow or something.
And she's all mine. Dust is flying, but the heart's on fire. Solana's a spark, taking me high.
Jenny's moving fast.
Solana rodeo, kicking up the dust, fast as a freight train. Enter, you can trust. On a rodeo, hold on for the ride. From the farm to the moon, she's my country pride. Laugh, yeehaw.
Crazy. Oh, it's not on this one. I still use that crazy plan.
Kicking up the dust, fast as a freight train. Enter, you can trust. Solana rodeo, kicking up the dust, fast as a freight train. Enter, you can trust. On a rodeo, hold on for the ride. From the farm to the moon, she's my country pride. Yeah, yeehaw. Yeah, yeehaw. Yeah, yeehaw. Yeah, y'all.
Gee, where is that damn clown?
Well, grab your boots and saddle up. It's crypto time tonight.
Yeah, saddle
Oh, that's an alien.
out on these digital back roads, chasing that Bitcoin dream. Double bottoms and bull flags ain't as easy as they seem. Not easy. Found a channel called Road Dawg, with charts that light the way. Nightly lives at 10:30, turning night into day. Oh, bones and wrist smarts, trader talk, so real mean coins.
It's not showing up for some reason, though.
Got that country crypto feel, from Bitcoin and Jesus tunes to altcoins crying low. His education with a laugh, stealing the whole show. So hit that like button, y'all. Join the Road Dawg ride.
Hit it now.
Super chat your questions, light up the chat inside. Become a member, get the glow. Exclusive alpha flow. Smash subscribe, spread the word, let the good times roll. We'll round it up the winners in this crypto rodeo. Go, go, go. Original tracks playing by me, if it's so sweet. Schroed and Scooter dancing on soul and its beat. Dance on. Chart school teaching science, humor keeping us aligned. Government rants and cannabis chats, leaving boredom
Well, I'm somewhere, but I can't find him.
It's mystical analysis with flair that can't be beat. Degens and cool kids gather tapping their feet. Why sit on the fence, super chatty, shout your name. Member perks unlock the gauge on the winning game. Likes fuel the fire, grow the crowd so strong. In this Road Dawg roundup, y'all know you belong. Hit that like button, y'all. Join the Road Dawg ride. Super chat your questions, light up the chat inside. Become a member, get the glow. Exclusive alpha flow. Smash subscribe, spread the word, let the good times roll. We're rounding up the winners. Yeah, Road Dawg forever. Yeah, yeah, yeah. up that pickup, let's ride.
All right, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for being here. I'll see you tomorrow. It's time to say good night, John Boy.
Good night, John Boy. Shine bright. Bitcoin boots,